Okay. I'll have to pause, because, like, who knows. You know, maybe I should just restart the game now. It's a little chunked. What's the fastest way to, like... quit. Alright, config. It's usually shadows that do it. Just looking at, like, the difference, I'll just go with basic. That's honestly probably enough. Just lower the shadows. Yup.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Oh god, if she talks, this is gonna be so jarring. Like, voice talks. Oh, it's you, feeling right and rested already. More or less, oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... from what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Oliver, Tova, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. So there's no proof that they're dead. It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet, it just doesn't seem real. Laura, it's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. Thor's Unity rating. Are we actually going to go back to school? It's a special ops rank now. Trial chests. Unity grade scattered. I mean, that makes sense. So many people! I'm assuming we're going to unlock all the usual things. Fishing, cooking. I mean, there's more than that. I swear there's more than that, but, like, you know.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
Oh, you're finally up. Are you feeling alright? I hope you've been comfortable. We put up guests from the outside now and then, but we usually serve as more of a meeting place for the locals. Friends are already set up here. Please make yourselves at home. Recipe? Oh, good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. We had a close shave back there between the three of you. You nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in, keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh, you guys really did all that for us? If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Don't mention it, dear. Emmett told us all about you and what you've been going through. Now that you're up, I imagine you'll want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now don't go rushing into things yet. You need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. Guarantee you'll never have tasted anything quite like it. They both cure KO. I should probably like, take them, but you know, I only have 1,000 gold. We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight, and we've worked together before. 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was really impressed with his manners. So that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute, Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored I don't give guys nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That's right, I think I've only heard your nicknames for Una and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Everyone's seriously down right now, huh? Not that anyone can really blame him. I hate feeling this powerless, but you should take all this chance. You should all take this chance to relax. Take all the chance. That's how you win, see? If all the chances are yours, then you win. Yeah. You know, if you just buy every permutation of a lottery ticket, you'll win the lottery. Even though it'll probably cost you, like, 10 times more than what the jackpot is. That's Milliam's hat. Indeed, it made its way over to me somehow through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. You see, maybe so. Orion Altina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you once you'd woken up. Please take it. You were the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well, then I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board? Wait, does this have something to do with whatever Muse's been up to? Ah, that's right. Instructor Randy did say you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about this situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell all of you as well, now that you've awoken. Now listen closely and try to follow along. So Muse's actual identity is Mildine Juzaleth de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. Pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew of this all along. Wait, so all this is for real? You're seriously telling me that Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall, and headhunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Viceland Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General Le Guin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret with the recovered Pantic Rule as their flagship. It's possible that they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane! Tens of thousands of considerable considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial army. If I remember right, Ereboni's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the national mobilization law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Lady Mildean's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. Viceland army is on its own from here on out. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marquis Yarms and myself bewildered. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we couldn't even hope to imagine. We ourselves were blind to Muse's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Viceland army might take next. Such is my duty as a lord of the 4 great houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we found in Crossbell's Governor-General. Useless. This is a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Muse had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Oh, that helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard though, huh? Yeah, Instructor Reen isn't the only loss he has to deal with. Indeed. Indeed. I keep pressing L2. I guess it's LT. It's an Xbox, but... It does nothing.
Is this?
Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. You can see that deathly pallor has finally left your faces, at the very least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel toward the old Class 7. Aw, come on, you guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Caius. Sorry, pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Graal's Ritter, as I recall. Can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? I'll try. Thanks for the advice. Everyone needs some time to think right now. You just woke up. There's no need to be overdoing things. I still lack so much experience. That's the truth of things. But wallowing in self-pity leads absolutely nowhere. You need to get a grip and move forward. I guarantee Reen is incapable of this exact sentence. He's utterly incapable of doing that. When we see him, he's going to be wallowing in so much self-pity, it's going to be painful to watch. Yeah, it's you guys. You're the students from Emma's school, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks? Sorry, I didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up over us. Don't worry about it. Emma and Rose told us everything. So the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? We're really in for it now. Your instructors more than anyone. I just wish there was something more we could do to help. Honestly, you've already done more than we ever could have asked. Please don't think anything otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. Really think so? But look at me. Now you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place just over there, Lux Luna Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. I'll be sure to lend a hand or two. You got it. Thanks, Nina. Ooh, there's a sub thing. And a teleportation stone, apparently. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather thing that Muse used at the Grawl, she mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Ah, yes, that would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar, like Selena's for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. I don't remember this. Maybe we just never saw it. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Selene, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Vita bonded with him closely nevertheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Selene as well. Rosalia, I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Selene, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. You all need to rest first. Any talks we'll have come after that. The village has a hot springs and a couple of shops that might pique your interest, not to mention the inn. Their food is the absolute best. If you can't relax, you could try taking a stroll around.
Oh? What's this?
Ah, that's what the sub-event is.
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot...
Really is a hot spring. Full-on hot spring? Right in the middle of a village of witches? It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Well, we know it's there.
It's a dead end.
What do you think this monument is?
I'm not sure. It resembles an animist totem, though.
Hey, what are you doing all the way over here? Meh. You scare me. What's the big idea? Can't you tell I'm trying to hide? Oh, sorry. What's this, hide and seek? For crying out loud, everyone knows you're supposed to... Wait, are you those guys from the outside world? That is correct. Us and the old Class 7 owe the people of this village for looking after us. Wow, so like, is it really as big as they say? Nothing but breathtaking sights and wide open spaces as far as the eye can see? Man, it must be so awesome. Actually, I'd say this village is breathtaking enough as it is. Huh? What village are you talking about? Everything here is just the same old shimmering blah. I mean, they won't even let me go into the woods. Can you believe that? I'm so done being crammed into this stupid box of tricks. Not for long. I'm going to see the outside world someday for sure. Once I do, you guys are going to teach me everything about it, right? I'll walk away now. Alright, I can't go there. I definitely used to have the turbo button on a different button. I think I want to put it back. So I keep trying to press it. I have to restart the game though, I think. You've only just become a disciple. I see your face! Would you like some delicious magic tea? Actual fortune telling by actual witches. Oh, I thought that said Gandalf's horrible factory for a second. This is a teleportation thing, if I ever saw one. I never went in the herbalist, so... Oh? We're awake! I just want to see what you can sell. Potions and alchemy. Alright, you're an item shop. Ooh. Need battle scopes. Oh, I should have... Yeah, I have some Sepith Mass. I have money! I mean, I'm not gonna buy anything else, but, like... I have money. Because I played the other games. Like, here, have some Sepith. Oh, I keep trying to press it. Hey guys, modifying your ornaments? I actually haven't looked at mine. I should probably, like, look at that. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. I kind of wish I'd asked Tolval more about herbal arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mict? Sarah, Fee. Is the Bracicle planning to get involved in things this time? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other bracers who were helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we've pulled ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You all need to take some time to recover. It's not just you. We're letting old class Evan have some space to bounce back, too. You guys only just woke up? Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. Just finally got our stamina back ourselves. It's about time we really start looking into how things are in the outside world. Hey, I know we've all got a lot on our minds, but let's just focus on resting for now. Besides, you guys only just woke up. We did just woke up. Oh, so you're the kids from MS school. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors for Valimar, huh? Secondary contractors? Oh, yeah! That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Reen, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's weapons workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach the Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out. I see, we appreciate the assistance. Was that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give your weapons the once over, but nah, let's save it for another time. Take a look around, maybe you can come back later when you're feeling more up to it. Oh, I can't do... Oh, they don't even have their orbits. That's why I can't look at them. Thought I saw another green star.
Whoa! This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Old man A-Boy.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Hello, my young guests. Welcome to Lemuric. Lemuric? Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products. Well, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. Come across some artifacts before, but... Well, I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears that they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Zemirian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we need to split hairs. As long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods and imports stocked. If you're going to look through things, it probably ought to be those. Thank you, we'll do that. This place looked a little odd at first, but it's just a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look around. I do have money for this. And other stuff. Oh, and then food ingredients, which are 10% higher than other places. Rude. Books? National Mobilization Law unanimously approved. July 31st, the National Mobilization Law was unanimously approved in an emergency session of the Imperial Diet. Keep reading that as like a food diet, but it's not. This special wartime measure, currently a hot topic among political science scholars, gives the government the power to requisition any resources, personnel included, deemed necessary for the war effort. All citizens are required to comply with this law in order to boost the Empire's military power in preparation for potential full-scale conflict with the Republic of Calvard. Further addendums to this law are likely to be implemented in the following weeks and months. These include, but are not limited to, the following measures: compulsory compliance with military conscription for all able-bodied men aged 19 to 45, the requisitioning of everyday goods by the army, and government regulation of commodity prices. Prince Olivert's funeral held. A state funeral for Prince Olivert was held just days ago at Heimdall Cathedral by head Archbishop Sigmar. 4 other archbishops, each hailing from one of the 4 provinces, assisted with the service. Mourners also offered prayers for Viscount Arcade and the young crew members who lost their lives in the incident alongside the prince. Authorities currently suspect the Republic of Calvard of engineering the explosion of the prince's high-speed cruiser, the Courageous. As the bodies of the victims were burned in the explosion, they were impossible to recover. In their stead, empty coffins were used to honor them at the ceremony. Access to Carroll Imperial Villa at the site of the incident is currently forbidden by the military. Does this still look like a giant egg? I guess they said it was going back to its own dimensions. Maybe not. Special report. Update on Emperor Eugen's condition. Emperor Eugen, victim of a tragic shooting, remains in a coma. His prognosis is currently unclear. Readers may rest assured that world-class surgeons from St. Ursula Hospital in Crossbell are preparing for his surgery using cutting-edge medical tech. Churches throughout the country are offering concerned citizens a space to pray for the Emperor's speedy recovery. We were able to obtain a short comment on the situation from Prince Cedric. Since the incident, my mother and sister have been reluctant to leave the castle and lack even the requisite energy to rouse themselves most days. I'd like to ask our dear countrymen and women to offer prayers not just for my father, but also for my mother and sister, who find themselves waylaid by this most tragic event. Emperor's assailant still at large. The investigation into the background of the military academy student who attempted to assassinate the Emperor is still ongoing. Punishment for this heinous criminal has yet to be announced. From the editor. 2 weeks have passed since trouble began in Heimdall. The ominous ringing of bells and terrified screams became part of the daily soundscape of the cities that suffered attacks from both monsters and mechanical giants. The unrest is speculated to be subterfuge of Calvardian design. Thankfully, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police have managed to bring the situation more or less under control. I wouldn't be able to sit here at the Imperial Chronicle office writing this column without the efforts of those brave peacekeepers. Elisa? Are you alright? Oh hey guys, good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though, to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. I see, we got one of those too. Thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Lisa, are you too scared to read it? You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written in is going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam, Elora's father, too. And then there's how the person who caused all that hurt is... Elisa. Sorry, everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother's playing in all of this. I'm curious about what Sharon's doing, too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Black Albrick. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford. as well as the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. With things like this, just what exactly can we do? Phew. I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
True that. True that. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. And it really shows how much they all loved Milliam. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling Instructor Rean was keeping everyone together, too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. Wasn't merely the center of this group, he was the rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash and Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yeah, none of this even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Ugh, isn't it kind of annoying, though? She says she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I'd prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so, that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too, but that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Rean, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Rean by his first name. Almost like he knew him well.
I guess nobody knows about the
But when they met in
relationship.
Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it...
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Well...
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Rean, but old Class 7's behavior as well.
Yeah, I felt like in my head it was like, oh yeah, everyone just knows that like Osborne is Rean's dad. But I guess not everyone knows.
And then there's the fact that Instructor Rean is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood related.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborn. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborn's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Just like Arcade and Olivier. And Tovo.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth.
Does that need a name? I mean, that's an anime thing.
I trust
Everything
I'm not
needs a name.
mistaken.
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna.
What exactly do you want to say?
Isn't it a little selfish to be like, why didn't you tell me about your personal secret? Huh?
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
You know what I mean? She's mad that he didn't tell them, but it's like, did they need to know? First of all, that seems like a personal choice from Reen.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about? I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborn.
Oh. Well...
So... you found out, huh?
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborn. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Especially since Reen is like... he's like the Horcrux of Osborn.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece.
Or maybe it's like
He always
Dragonheart.
retained a sense of what was right.
Is that what it was called? Dragonheart? It's like an old movie. It's probably from the 90s. It came out around the time that Braveheart came out. I just remember they have a similar name, but they're not similar movies. I mean, they're both set in medieval times, I guess. But, like, the idea is, like, there's a dragon. It's like a King Arthur, like, kind of setting. And the dragon, there's, like, a dragon that, like, works with the royal family. And, he gives a piece of his heart to, like, a human character. I forget. I think it's the main character. Or, no, it's the antagonist or something. Which means that the antagonist literally can't die unless the dragon dies too. But like if the dragon dies, then like, cause he's like, it's his heart. Like the dragon dies, then they all die, kind of thing. Is it like that? Where if the only way for Osborn to like be killed because he's been shot already in the chest, the only way for him to be killed is if Rean dies.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Rean is still suffering. Even now.
I mean, absolutely, yes.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives.
But also start the apocalypse?
The shock and grief sent Instructor Rean into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world.
Is that actually the reason he went berserk with his ogre powers, or was there something else going on there? I assumed there was something else going on there.
And now, his father, Osborn, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that.
Like somehow Osborn was like
I know that right
manipulating
now,
his ogre powers or something.
Instructor Rean must be blaming himself for everything.
Yeah.
For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
She went from the most seemingly selfish, motivated reasoning to bring this together to, like, actually good point.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Rean has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Rean has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Rean, so that I can thank him in person.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear.
I could get used to this. It's just when you have 3 games with a certain voice and suddenly it's a different voice, it's just jarring.
Rean has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Rean and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that Mobilization Law in full effect.
True,
But we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Wait, how many colors of paloma grass do we have now?
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Pleroma
Yeah.
grass.
But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Sweet. Okay, I really, really need to pee. So I'll be right back. Yo. Let's go. Is this gonna be the Pantagruel? Is this the Pantagruel? Hell yeah! Iceland Army, let's go!
$14-20 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit. It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward.
The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Okay, I'm still going back to that one scene in Sky 2? Where you see Campanella talking to the Grandmasters. Like, wasn't there like a council of them? And they're all cloaked in shadow.
Damn it. I never asked for this.
I still think Muse is Ouroboros. She's probably a Grandmaster.
You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out. No freaking way.
Is that the one he uses? That's the one he uses, right? Is that his?
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Oh, it's just you guys.
What do you mean, just you guys?
We've kicked your ass several
You got
times.
your memories
Jubilee.
back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh. It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you! Why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not! I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well, you kinda are.
He calls it like it is.
Anyway... What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
I mean, Rain's pretty insufferable when he wallows in self-pity, which he does a lot. Oh, well, he's also, like, all ogre-y.
You need to get a hold of yourself. Finally.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
You!
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
I assume that's his sword strapped to that table.
You need to beat this. Come on!
Why would they leave that in the same room as
Think of all the
him?
people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this. Do you hear me? Rain Schwarzer!
Didn't we? Hold on. We already saw an opening, and now we're having another opening? Is this different than the one I... Or is this the same? I mean, I'll let it play anyway. There's no way that's not Lecter. The mask style is the same as the one that Crow had, it's just covering the whole face. Also, isn't that the Courageous, that last one? I mean, maybe the red hair is like super ogre. Like Super Saiyan. Because we just saw the mask with the shadow stuff, but then has Reen's sword. Every time I see that, every time I see Reen with the white hair and the red eyes, I just think he looks like Luve. I'm assuming Luve was an ogre. They didn't like give it a name. Maybe not, I don't fucking know. There's so many layers to everything. Okay, they're giving me some... I was just wondering when they're going to give me some play.
Yeesh.
Like,
this place gives me a serious case of the heebie-jeebies.
Play... Gameplay.
So this is it?
The Hexen clan's labyrinth of ordeals.
That it is. As I told you yesterday, your long rest has left you weak. If you remain so out of shape, You will find yourself in mortal danger with every battle that lies ahead.
I do feel like I'm weaker than before.
I still feel kinda bad that we couldn't head out with the others, though.
Okay, Randolph, take good care of these three.
Grandmother, try not to be too hard on them.
Of course. I may not look it, but I am an instructor, remember?
Oh, worry not. I plan to rough them up just enough to get them ready.
Come now, there's no need to be so down. You'll catch up to us before you know it.
Besides, while you're doing your training, we'll be gathering intel.
We'll look for info on Reen, the Mobilization Law, anything that might come in handy.
Come join us once you're ready. We've got a tough mission ahead. We're gonna need all hands on deck.
Understood. I promise. We won't be far behind you.
Good luck. And please, be careful.
Don't do anything crazy. At least not without us.
Right. Then until we meet again, may the wind and the goddess be with you.
Overcome whatever ordeals await you, and come find us.
Alright then. Time to figure out just how much weaker we've gotten.
So our objective is to enter the Labyrinth and begin exploring.
Yes, once you have fought off the vicious monsters in your path and made your way to the utmost depths of the Labyrinth, that will be it. For today. Orlando, if you would lead them.
Roger Wilco.
Randy, thank you. For helping us, I mean.
I imagine you must be worried about the other branch campus students and Tio.
Sure, but I trust Tio Tot to take care of herself. And worrying about things you can't control doesn't help anyone. What I can do to help, though, is get you guys back up to speed while Reen's not here.
Man, Randy's got such a good head on his shoulders.
And I'm sure that focusing on this right now will lead us to everyone else down the line.
Thank you.
We'll do our very best.
I like Randy.
We appreciate your guidance.
Good. It sounds like you are ready then. You stand before the grounds where witches of the Hexen clan who wish to venture outside the village must first prove their worth. St. Graal Labyrinth.
Ooh, mystical. Whoa. What an eerie place. I've been here before with the old Class 7. It's a pretty tough dungeon. Might have a hard time clearing it. Wait, you think we've gotten that weak, do you? Yeah, I do, so why don't you show me I'm wrong, huh? By the way, you'll probably need these. I noticed you dropped them earlier. Did these fall out of our Arcuses? Yeah, none of you noticed. Sheesh, how many quartz did you lose like this? Anyway, don't forget to equip them. Roger. Okay, is there anything new? Okay. There's Master Quartz. I mean, I'll give the ones that, like, seem like the most appropriate, so... Maybe this is why, Altina had the highest strength. So, the Master Quartz, that's obviously for her... is, you know, not gonna give her a lot of stats. And we can't, like, sub... Yeah, we can't sub... with anyone's things. Stub lines, they now have levels to their slots. Which is, I think that's just a requirement for, like, using rare ones. Alright, who's the slowest? You are the slowest. I mean, only by 1, but still. Alright, you got those. You have revive. No one has a heal spell. Unfortunately. I thought you were just joking earlier. You truly are weaker now than we were at the crawl. Yes, we also misplaced the rest of our quartz, as he said. That's why I'm making you run this drill. I can't do anything about your butterfingers, but I'll get you back in shape. I also want to make sure you can use orders. What? You mean brave orders? That shouldn't be a problem. Our Arcuses are fully functional. Until I see you prove it in the field, we don't know for sure. Also give you kids some battle tech tips. Alright? I'm your instructor while Reen's gone, and trust me, I'll work you way harder than the Ashen Chevalier. Well, whatever you throw at us, we can handle it. I agree. Let's get started then. We have Randy. Oh, he literally is just like guiding the group. Does he have any costumes? Dang. Does he have? Okay, he has a heal spell. That's all I really need to know. Alright. Does it do anything else? I guess only the orange ones do.
Let's go.
I shall go. There.
Yeah, hers is still kind of slow.
Whew, baby, some treasure.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's my old boots. Sure, why not? Kind of wish my mini-map was, like, zoomed in a bit. Is that an option? What is zoom? Alright, hold on one second. I close my window. I really hate that, like, it started, like, probably not that long ago at this point, maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Alrighty.
I only smell it at night, like, around this time. And it's just cigarettes, just outside my window. And I don't know if if the person below, like, that's a new person that lives there, or they decide to start smoking, or they're dating someone that smokes. It's just like, it just sucks. Because I'll just be sitting here and I'll suddenly smell like... Shut up, Randy. I'll suddenly smell fucking cigarettes, and then my room just smells like cigarettes for like a fucking hour. And like by the time I smell it, it's already too late. It's filled up my room. I can't really do anything about it. And then my room heats up because I close the window. Hold on. It's just the worst. That's a monster? It looks more like... I'd call it a fiend. We should exercise caution. Yeah, you'll regret it if you're too confident. The Labyrinth suppresses the 3 higher elements in Phase 1. You should still be able to deal with the opponents here as long as you make good use of those combat links in your orders. Got it? I see. We should get some training in so we can re-familiarize ourselves with these combat tactics. Yeah, good idea.
Got him! Don't let up!
But they're literally teaching you how to be OP.
Sledgehammer!
Use Sledgehammer. Surrender them. Oh, it's only 150 now. Makes sense. It was so OP. Let's see. Break occurs. When break occurs, the enemy drops its held items. That's new. Turn is delayed. Status buffs are removed. That seems new too, actually. Attacks are always unbalanced. Defense is reduced. Cannot act for 1 turn. Held items, huh? Oh, I can't hit them all. I'm using most of this to, like, battle scope. Unless I can, like... I always got one of those things.
You're done for. Eat this! My turn.
Oh, we broke the mold.
My turn.
Okay, you still have Detector, so I can just use you to, like...
Search mode activated.
Battle scope people.
Detailed information obtained.
Here I go!
Do it again.
Sledgehammer! It's my
I think
turn.
it also used to only cost 1, if I remember correctly. God, it was OP. I mean, it's still strong now, but it was fucking OP before.
Arcus activate. Yeah!
Let's go.
My turn.
Does the most break damage. This one does.
Activate. Prager. Destroy.
Here I go.
Almost fucking one-shot it.
No problemo.
Yo, Regulus X is almost leveled. That went alright, but still. Yes, the power of our orders was underwhelming, to say the least. So it wasn't my imagination. See, told you, didn't I? But why did our orders get weaker? They've got nothing to do with our physical strength. Were you affected too, Randy? Nah, I'm fine. But some of the old Class 7 members were having the same problem. Didn't hit anyone as bad as you guys, though. Rose thinks it's got something to do with Reen's curse. His curse is affecting us. That's fairly inconvenient. Why has it affected us more than the others? Maybe because we lost a lot more mana when we were piloting our Panzer Soldats? Ugh, it's so annoying we can't use our orders like we used to. You might have to look for a way to get your orders back to full power, but for now, just think of it as more intense training. I know you can do it. You're right, thanks. I didn't even look at the numbers for the other ones. Alright. Was just making sure it didn't say anything I didn't realize. Combat career. Does it tell me? Tell me, info registered 2490. Oh, it gives me a little check mark. Thank God. Did these not count? It just says, it said 490. I guess they didn't count. Didn't really need to worry about it, I guess. Is this the zoomed in camera? Am I still on that? Yes. Oh my God. I'm curious what the wide camera is. Does it just stay like way out all the time?
Ready to go!
New type of fiend? I don't like the look of it. Yeah, we better be careful. This might be the perfect time to test out gunner mode.
Ha! Take this!
They're in disarray!
I didn't consider that she could have ranged counterattacks. I never really bothered switching back and forth very much. I did at the beginning of the game, and then afterwards I just didn't care. It does change your weapon type, though. Wait, the area of effects of crafts are increased?
Set gunner!
I didn't know that bit. Maybe that's new.
You can't escape! Fire!
Now.
Wait, that does defense and speed down now?
Search mode activated. Scan complete.
My turn.
Hold on, what is that? Oh, U material. I was like, what is that symbol? This is all basically the same.
There! Got it! You're done. Eat this!
Yeah, attack the high level dude.
Now.
Oh, if I could hit those three, I would totally use a spell. I've heard that that magic in general is better in this one.
Reenact fire! There!
Because of how useless it was in the third game.
Got it!
It hits everyone.
Try this on, Miss Crimson! Gale! No problemo.
I feel like we didn't need Randy. He's kind of just doing everything for us. Not bad, huh? We're doing better now that we've been at this for a while. Let's keep the momentum going. Yeah, keep going, you guys.
Here I go! Ha! Locked and loaded!
And loaded. I'm gonna have to check the minimap constantly because it is just a little bit too tiny for me to like really see what the fuck is happening, like where doorways are.
I found some treasure!
I should give that to Altina. She's by far the squishiest. I still miss the way it worked in the Sky games. I think it was better that way. Because it's like you had to like figure out a puzzle to get the spells you wanted. And like it's more limiting, but like I don't know, I think that system's better. Watch out, there's a strong foe ahead of us. It's the most annoying one you can find in this area. Use everything you got and don't hold back. Orders, crafts, arts, everything. Goes without saying, but combat links are essential when you're in battle. Try to break the enemy first. My order's just the thing for that. Should Altina and I follow up with Rush and Burst next? High-level link attacks have a better chance of inflicting break. You guys know what's up. It's pretty good. I'll let you use my order for this one too. Let me know if you need it. Don't rely on it too much though. Only use it when you really need it, okay? We got it. It's a specialized offensive order. Plus your team increases damage delivered to your foes. Alright then.
We'll end this quick!
Yeah, Rush and Burst. I know what to do. There's probably going to be a 7 BP thing that we unlock in this game. Break damage multiplies by 6 during burst. Oh. Oh, well, I probably should have read what the Rush one said. First, I'll just battle scope the rubble troll.
There. Let's go.
And we'll do... Oh, I guess they do have levels now. They're all 4 turns so far. Like in the...
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
My turn. Strike! There! Gotcha!
Now.
Activate, destroy! Here I go! You can't escape! Wide open!
I'll assist.
My turn! Try this on, Crimson! Get him! Now's our chance!
Burst
Knock
them!
him senseless! Yes!
Understood to me!
Now that's what I call teamwork.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Okay, so he has a thing called that says CP gained when taking damage. Now it's double. It's at 1.75. Does that count for his craft?
Stats updated.
Because he hurts himself. He takes damage. Oh, the danger's been dealt with. Yeah, but enemies like that used to be a piece of cake for us. Yes, it appears that we will need to play catch-up. It's quite aggravating to think about all the training we will need just to return to how we were before. Don't sweat it. Take it one step at a time and you'll get there. Everything will be fine. It's only been 2 weeks. You need to point that out. It's been 2 weeks. Besides, it looks like you've gotten back into the swing of things. I'll leave the decision-making to you guys now. Take down the enemies however you want. Thanks, Randy.
Locked and loaded!
These pillars appear to be cracked. Leave it to me. I'll call Cleve Sellish. Thanks, Allie. I can handle it, but you and Randy are probably more efficient. Well, efficient's efficient, yeah? You know, they never bothered to, like, expand this
Let's
for,
go.
like, other
Now.
people. And, like, other strike
Charge
types.
complete.
It's only, like, strikes with an A. They've only ever done that.
Yeah. This is the end.
Strike!
Wow, her like, super one is super fucking fast. They're weak to all the things. Fire, which I don't have.
Arcus, activate! It's my turn! There!
Let's go! It's down! Gotcha! Nice one, Kurt. You carried that fight.
No, I was only following your lead.
Link goes up to 7. I don't remember if it went up to 7 last game. That might have still been fun. I don't remember. I just don't remember.
Yeah! Begin combat.
I mean, it's good that this exists. You can cancel an order. I still don't know why you ever would want to. I cannot conceive of any scenario.
My turn.
My turn. Riona, fire! Now! They're mine!
Here I go! You're done. Eat this!
All right!
My turn. Cha! Behold, the Vander style.
Alright, I don't need to fight unless it's a Link.
There!
Here I go! Ready to go!
It's my turn!
Let's go! Cha! Yeah!
That is still proving to be a truth. I mean, granted, it's just the start of the game, but like... I'm thinking that's how we'll play this. I mean, it looks like we might have like a Link battle potential.
I shall go.
Pretty soon?
There!
I don't remember how much experience these were worth.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Who would benefit most from a proxy puppet? I never use these. Randy. Absolutely Randy. Link him!
Eat this! I won't go easy!
Why did it only stun and not start the fight?
An opening!
It's my turn!
Sledgehammer!
Sledgehammer! It's my turn! This is it!
What did the animations change? That implies I remember.
I'll finish it!
It's mostly the same, if not exactly the same, I think.
You're done. Eat this!
Now. Activate, destroy!
I can't believe it didn't break from that.
Yeah! Very well. Yeah! There! Gotcha! Got it! Yeah! Now's our chance! It's mine! Down you go!
More hostiles.
Let's go!
Just one? I want blinds. Oh, that's fine.
It's my turn!
I think he's wearing the accuracy thing, actually, so...
Set! Striker! Now. There!
Got it! Ha! Very well.
Okay.
Is that all?
That's barely worth it.
Fatigue removed.
Ah, we're at the end.
Seems like a good spot for a break.
trouble, are we?
No. No, we're not.
Rose?
What are you doing here?
She must have teleported herself ahead of us.
Yes, I suppose I did. What marks would you give these students, Orlando?
I'd say they pass, but just barely. Still, I think they're ready for today's final test.
You can't be serious.
Wait! Is our final test really gonna be...
Yes. A battle against the last of the true ancestors and elder of the Hexen clan herself. I wish to see the limit of your power, and then what lies beyond it. Rise to the level of your predecessors, that you may reclaim your lost instructor!
We'll do just that.
That was our intention from the start.
Let's go, guys! Come on, Randy, you too!
Sure, but let me warn you, Roselia's crazy strong. You're gonna need to hit her with all you've got.
Now, come at me with everything you have!
AP requirements, survive to the end. Oh no.
God! It's my turn!
Okay.
Yeah!
Just get this out of the way. Weak to nothing, as you might assume.
My turn!
I feel like I should save her for Ebbingcrest, because she's probably gonna S-craft at some point.
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
Now. Charging!
My turn. Very well.
Now it's probably good for break, actually.
Sledgehammer!
My turn.
Break damage! This one does way more break. We're not gonna break her. Yeah, there's no fucking way. Man, and I pushed her onto the BP turn as well.
Cower before my Crimson Lancer!
I shall go. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent heal.
Very well.
Cower before my Crimson Lancer!
My turn.
All right! Wide open!
I'll assist.
Let's go. It's down. Gotcha.
Cower before Crimson Lancer!
My turn. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent heal.
Got it.
Let's just do this.
How? Proud warrior!
Here I go.
I'm gonna berserk.
About time I got this started.
Yeah! Eat steel! Berserker!
I'd just give up if I were you.
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
All right!
Now.
I mean, we're getting there.
Arcus, activate. Cower before Crimson Lancer!
Very well. Yeah.
It's my turn!
Oh yeah. Oh, this cure's blind now? I guess it is called Shining, so I suppose that makes sense.
Arcus activate! Ha!
My turn.
Kinda want to save to 200.
Now.
I wish somebody other than Randy had heal. How about lower strength and speed? Although that's like 10%. I mean, they have the same power value.
Charging! I do believe I'll help you. How refreshing.
Yuna's the lowest.
Arcus activate!
I appreciate it!
I think that's it. I think they did 1325. I want to see if this does more damage, just because it's more expensive.
Very well.
Here I go!
I'll keep healing.
Thank you. Yeah!
No, it's the same.
I shall go. I'll support
Thanks.
it. Arch and heal.
Got it!
We're good on the heals.
All right.
Let's go.
Got it!
I could throw out a Proud Warrior. I may as well.
Pow! Proud Warrior! Got it!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now, I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Here I go!
Alright. Do I... This is risky. Because he's going to be nearly dead. But then I can ask crap. You know, I'm doing it.
About time I got this started. Eat steel! I'd just give up if I were you.
Cower before Crimson Lancer!
Now.
Thanks.
I'm expecting her to pull out an S-Craft, but maybe she won't. Or maybe she's about to. Because we gotta get her to half health.
I shall go.
Which is like a couple thousand away.
Arcus activate. Take this! Yeah!
I do believe I'll help myself.
I do like these quick custom animations they gave her attack
Now.
show. With the camera work and everything. It's pretty nice.
Charging!
My turn!
You have done well holding out this far. But it is time we brought this to a close. Ha!
I need BP. Oh, this is when she's gonna use her S-Crafts. They're easier to break.
Here I go!
I mean, she's gonna... There's no way I break her. I don't have any of those items that I had with the prologue party. I should have saved my BP. We're all probably gonna die now. I can't even crossbreak or anything. I can crest.
Arcus activate!
Very well.
Yeah.
Thanks!
Let's just hope we can withstand the damage.
I'll support you. Thanks!
Try not to get spellbound.
Oh, crimson moonlight, veiled in dust, lend me your power! Burn to ashes, bewitching blood moon!
God, gotta be kidding me.
Did it say AP conditions met? I think it did. I think all we have to do is, like, survive her thing. I think it said that. It came up so fast.
Impressive. You managed to survive.
I'm gonna say yes. Also, her voice changed.
That was real scary.
I'm pretty sure the crest is the only reason I lived.
Incredible. What power she wields.
Also surprised Randy's the one that died.
A single mistake, and we would have been done for.
That wasn't half bad, you guys.
Well, I suppose it counts as a pass, even if that was just a fraction of my power.
Did she age doing that? Oh, you're back to normal. Is that form you just took what you looked like originally? That is correct, up until I divided my power to create Selene and Grianos. I am able to recover my erstwhile form in places like this, which overflow with mana. Though only for a brief time, as it were. Huh, now you're back to looking like a little girl. You're tinier than even TLoH used to be. Not saying there isn't a demand for that sort of look, but I much prefer your mature form myself. Randy, keep that to yourself. No one cares to hear your preferences with this. Though for some reason it doesn't bother me as much as Instructor Reen. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Instructor Reen's stoic and calm for the most part, but then he's also some sort of playboy lady killer. Guess Reen's been having a rough go of it on that end, huh? Just the consequences of his natural charm, I suppose. Well, young ones, consider this first round complete. Take some rest and then enter the Labyrinth once again. Each time you return here, you'll find even stronger monsters just to keep things challenging. Huh? Please don't tell me we aren't finished here. Of course not. You thought one run-through would be enough to get you back in fighting shape? We've only got a few days here. You won't be nearly ready to go if we don't push you past your limits. Worry not. There are facilities here that will allow for quick recovery. Then you can push those limits of yours to your heart's content. In fact, perhaps I'll go ahead and absorb some of that fresh young energy for myself, seeing there's plenty to go around. Well, I guess the pressure's on, but alright, let's do this. Right, this is only the first step. I'll persist no matter how severe the training, in order to uphold the oath I made to myself. I've never seen Aurora Borealis. I'll have to go out of my way to see it someday.
So this is a fairy spring, is it? Ah, it's so soothing.
It may be even more effective than the bath at our dorm.
After everything we did today, I feel like I'm slowly starting to get some of my old strength back. I was worried at first when I noticed just how stiff I was in battle, but now... Yeah, there's a light at the end of this tunnel. Our priority now is getting back in shape while the others start gathering intel. We may want to rebuild our stock of quartz and equipment as well. Good call. There's a workshop in the village. Let's check it out later.
Hey there. Taking a well-deserved dip, I see.
Still in high spirits, I see. I suppose I will simply need to give you an even more grueling challenge tomorrow.
Oh, hey, you guys coming in? I'll just go ahead and make myself scarce then. My apologies. Now, there's no need for that. You stay just as you are. Mixed bathing is commonplace here. Think of it as a test of your fortitude. We already were mixed bathing with Kurt and the girls. I'm not sure I like the way you put that. Yuna, why the sudden embarrassment? Like I said before, I don't mind holding off this time around. You're tied too, aren't you? It's not like there's any other baths you can use. Not really a big deal. We're all wearing towels after all. I'd watch out if I were you. A swimsuit's got nothing on a towel slipping off in all the right places. Randy, cut it out. Oh, youth. So pure, so naive. But I have to say, you got quite the promising pair. Though they pale in comparison to Emma's, of course. You must be just brimming with fatigue. What's that rusted all out for you? Hold up, this is not the kind of fortitude I thought we'd be testing. You're gonna want to see this one, Kurt. Actually, I think I will be going after all. Milliam, I get the feeling everything's going to work out just fine. Hold on just a little longer, Instructor Rean. Yuna, Kurt, and I will meet back up with Muse and Ash somehow. Once we do, we'll get you back too, definitely. Allie, are you just gonna let this happen? Oh my god, they actually had this happen. Yuna, please, have some decency. Oh, worlds apart, just as I thought. Hands off already. Fine, let's see how you like it then, Allie. Huh? Smooth and squishy to the touch. I could just do this forever. Yuna. Ooh, get it, Uni. Now that's more like it. Stop it, you two. You're just egging them on. That was weird. And I'm surprised they actually animated it and had that on screen. The developers have grown bold. No longer will they resort to petty words for their debauchery. Yuna and the others spent day after day in the Labyrinth training constantly. No sooner had they gotten their strength back than they receive a message from old Class 7. New Class 7's own day of departure then came with the following dawn. Are we suddenly 20 levels higher? I'd be okay with that. Wow, these feel great. They're so easy to move around. Oh, I don't get to see the new outfits. Okay, I have to put them back on their defaults. I guess these new outfits look great on you too. Thank you. I'm surprised how well they suit me. Yes, I didn't expect such modern clothing from an ancient village of witches. Some of us bring back magazines from the outside world from time to time. It is enough for us to keep track of the latest fashions. I once tried dressing a little more hip, as the young people say, but Emma said it did not suit me. I guess she can be surprisingly stubborn about that kind of thing. I suppose it does behoove her as a village elder to put forth an appearance of grace and dignity. Well, I wish I could have seen that. I bet you were really cute. Anyway, it seems like we can finally get started. Yes, beginning today, we can take our first steps toward finding our instructor. For real? What kind of lead did you guys find? At this point, it's only a tentative possibility based on Grandmother's abilities and our own investigations. But if it goes well, we may be able to pin down the Black Workshop's location. That's excellent news. Yeah, it definitely seems like the place they'd be keeping him. How exactly are we supposed to find it? I understand your concern. In the 800 years since the witches and gnomes split, we haven't found even a trace of their headquarters. They may have mechanisms in place to evade our senses, or perhaps they may even be hiding in a different dimensional space. Their lair truly exists somewhere within the Empire, however. That narrows our search considerably. The Great Twilight has caused unprecedented disruption in the spirit veins. There are several spots across the Arboni where the local mana has been stirred into a frenzy. We call these spots singularities. So far as I can discern, there are 7 such spots of notable size. The members of the old Class 7 have already been dispatched to check on the ones in Kreuzin, Nortia, and Nord. There are 2 more in Sutherland and Lemaire, and the final 2 we have yet to locate. Our plan is to drive a spirit stake into each one of these singularities in order to stabilize them. Once we can use the spirit veins again, any blank spots on our map will stand out clear as day. Interesting, it's almost like a magical version of active sonar. Clever, instead of searching for the workshop itself, you'd be singling out places your senses can't reach. The theory is solid enough, at least. You two really followed all that? I mean, right, sounds good. Remember, there are no guarantees this will actually lead us to the workshop. And unless we find those last 2 singularities, our odds of success aren't great. Still, if there's even the smallest possibility, we'll bet everything on it. Whatever it takes, we'll find Reen and bring him home. Everyone, you're right, you're totally right, let's do this. Thank you for all your help. With all of us working together, we should have it done in no time. You can leave the singularities in the east and north to us. The rest is up to you, new Class 7. Right. Oh, now there's something in their new outfits, okay. We'll be heading out now, Roselia. I actually like them. I'm glad to hear it. You've all worked exceptionally hard to recover your lost strength. Considering the trials you've overcome so far, I have every confidence to succeed in your mission. Thank you. Instructor Randy, will you be coming with us? Yeah, for at least a little bit. I want some answers, too. Figure I might be able to track down TLoH if I stick with you guys. That makes sense. Should be able to pick up some information as we travel. I recommend you start by looking for the Sutherland Singularity. Do you have the tools I gave you? Yep. It's these stake things, right? Once we find a singularity, we drive them in to stabilize them, right? That pendulum looks a lot like the pendant Emma gave Instructor Reen. It's made of materials that react to large concentrations of mana. It also acts as the key linking this village to the outside world. Head through the woods on the outskirts of town. Teleportation Stone there should take you to the Ismia Great Forest. But before you go, I have a message from some of the villagers. Who? Lise, the innkeeper, and Gandalf, the blacksmith. Euclase, too. They all said they have something for you. Euclase is at the center of the village, while Lise and Gandalf can be found in their respective establishments. Wonder what it is they want to give us. Oh, I feel bad. They've all done so much for us already. Hey, no harm in accepting a little extra hospitality if they want to give it. Is it Altina? Ah. Let's go with their new defaults for now. You get nothing. They did actually gain 20 levels. Okay. That is surprising. Those are still weak, though. But still. I was joking, but apparently the game was like, nope. I have 20 levels. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. I'm not used to the constant talking, so my voice is kind of like,
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, tomorrow I'm gonna play Dome Keeper. And then we'll just move on from there. So yeah. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.